Hi everyone, this is Travis, and my wife and I have for sale our 2013 Surveyor Cadet SC189. This camper is as close to brand new as a camper can be. When we found it, the original owner had kept it in a barn. His wife wanted to camp. He hated camping. They used it 12 nights. Since we purchased it, we used it 5 nights and realized that we needed to go in a different direction in our camping because we like off-road camping. This is an amazing trailer, well constructed. This is looking in the front bin, the storage area, and this is under the front half of the bed, and it's accessible from both sides. And you can see the weight distribution hitch that comes with it. That was something that I added after I bought it. The exterior is all fiberglass and it is in amazing condition. Again, this was in a barn. It spent most of its life in a barn. When I bought it, I've had it a year. Everything on it works absolutely perfect, no problems, no flaws. Now this is the left side front, looking at the hatch down below that goes into the access area. That is a window that's up above. All the windows are tinted. You can see the slide out, and on the slide out you can also see the awning that's up there. Well, let's take a look inside. It has a lock on one side, twist latch on the other. Looking back through to the other side. There is a level on the corner and also on the front, on the side and on the front. That way you don't have to run around trying to figure out what to do when you're wanting to level the trailer. This is looking at the slide out. It's in excellent condition, no problems at all, and I'm going to just keep saying that. It has the custom cast aluminum wheels, and the tires are new. I put them on in December of 18, a year ago, and they are the Goodyear Endurance tires. That's the only trailer tire made in the USA. Now, this is looking underneath at the sewer connection for gray water and black water drains, and I had just prepped it for winter, such as we have winter down here. But everything is opened up. You can see the power cable where it plugs in. It's 30 amp. This is the outside shower, hot and cold running water up top, and on the right is the city water connection, and the one on the left is you hook your hose to that, and that's for washing the inside of the black tank. Now moving around to the corner, you can see the 2 low point drains hanging down. And this is a storage cap, so you can store your sewer hose in the rear bumper. The construction of the Cadet series is amazing because there's no wood in the main structure. It's all aluminum framed. It's aluminum framed around all the windows, the doors. The top of the trailer is rounded. It's not flat. Which helps with water runoff and will save you lots of problems down the road. You can see the furnace vents next to the spare tire. Also, when I put the new tires on, there were 5 new tires, so everything is there and in place. From this angle, you can see the entrance door and the assist handle. It does have a 2-position step that drops down, which is very handy, does a good job. That extra handrail really makes a difference for getting in and out, especially if things are wet or you're in a hurry or you're carrying something. Works out really well. You can tell that all of the windows and the doors have radius tops. They're not square, and they're all framed in aluminum internally. On the right, you can see the refrigerator vent and access panel. That's another good shot of the tires and wheels. And straight up from that, we have a couple of access ports. We'll take a look at those. That's your cable outlet, so you can hook a TV up outside under the awning, and that's an AC outlet there. This is the outside vent for the vent hood above the range, and you can snap it closed when you are going down the road. It's not necessary, but it can be done. And you're looking at outside light, and the two round things up above are speakers, so it has external speakers. And this is your freshwater fill for filling the onboard freshwater tank. And then there's another low point drain, and you can tell that it's a little wet underneath because I had just drained everything to empty the tanks and all. That is the water heater. It is gas and electric DSL ignition, direct spark, so you don't have to light it with a match or anything. Okay, let's go ahead and step inside and take a look around in there. And this is looking in the entranceway with the door open. You can see the assist handle on the left, the documentation stickers by the door. The door is two-part. It also has screen, so the screen part just unsnaps and it opens and closes just like a conventional door. Works out really well. As you're looking inside, you can see the two pull-out drawers and then the very nice mirror which opens up, and there is a hanging closet, and we'll see more of that in just a little bit. This is just looking around the entrance. On the far side, which is where the slide is at, is the living room sofa, and also the amazing dustpan that I left sitting out when I was shooting the video. My apologies for that. As we're looking up towards the ceiling, you can see the ducted heating and cooling vents up top for the air conditioning system. That works out really nice. Just looking forward at the bed, the refrigerator is on the immediate right, and we're going to go through all of these things one piece at the time. This is looking at the dinette table, and normally that is a folding type table, and I wanted a place to put it when we were camping, when I didn't want to be using it, so I actually put a couple little hooks in and a bungee and found a great place to store it. Now, you only put it there when the camper is set up. When you're going down the road, that needs to be laying on the bed. You can see cabinets are above the sofa. There's also cabinets behind the sofa. The sofa lays down and makes a bed. The bed up front is a full queen size bed. It's not one of them shorty queens or any of that. It's a real queen size bed. This is looking up underneath the storage cabinets across the front. And you can notice the nice dark earth tones, which gives a very warm and comfortable feeling inside the camper. As we move over here, you can see the cable outlets and controller, and also the bracket for the TV, which is not shown here. Moving towards the kitchen area and looking up, we have the microwave oven. It is clean as a pin. And below that, the vent hood for the range. The stove is a 3-burner, it's gas, also has an oven, and I built the Formica capped cover to go on the top just to have a little more countertop space when you were not using the oven. It does have direct spark ignition for all of the 3 burners. To the right of that is the Dometic refrigerator freezer. This is the large unit. Works extremely well, and it's automatic, so that if you unplug the power going to the coach, it will automatically switch over to gas. So it takes care of itself. It does a great job of keeping things the right temperature. Very impressed with this unit. Again, clean as a pin. Now let's take a look inside the cabinets. On the first 3 cabinets in the kitchen area, these are reinforced so you can carry extra weight in them. and you really can't see what they've done unless you're in there looking around, and then you can see the extra support pieces that were added. That makes a big difference because you don't want a cabinet giving way when you got weight in it. This is the right front corner cabinet. That thing is huge and it's very deep. Then we've got two cabinets in the center front with the entertainment center in the middle. And that is AM, FM, and CD. And then now we're going to look inside the left front cabinet. That is the overhead vent and skylight. Now let's take a look at the bed. Originally it had a Sealy Posturepedic on it that was hard as a board and crazy heavy. We replaced it with a real nice memory foam mattress and then put a memory foam topper on it. You can see the very large storage area under the bed, and that covered part to the front, that's the storage area that you access from the outside. We just used storage boxes or bins that fit in there to keep things compartmentalized. Added a little pull handle so we can open and close it easier. And these yellow streaks that you see, that's not a stain, that's just caused by the light up above. It puts yellow streaks on stuff that are white like that. And we'll close this back up. Very comfortable bed, and I'm picky about having a comfortable bed. All right, this is the two-basin sink, kitchen sink, and I built the covers for it, and they also double as cutting boards because that's what I made them from, were cutting boards. That works out really well, makes it nice and neat. Down below that is something that I added that shows the battery voltage, also two USB outlets, and a regular 12-volt accessory outlet. Okay, this is looking towards the back of the trailer, and you can see the bathroom door. And here is the control panel for opening and closing the slide, pushing it in and out. This is the newest and the latest version of the Dometic thermostat. I added this new one after I purchased the unit, the thermostat, and also the control box inside the air conditioner itself. They work together. In the bathroom, we made some custom changes. We also added two towel bars and some hooks on the door. And on the shower, we added wings to both sides. And that was so you could actually take a shower without getting water all over the floor. And that worked out extremely well. We also made some changes on the shower curtain itself. So when you pull it around and secure the shower curtain, you do not have to worry about the floor getting wet. This is the cabinet underneath the lavatory sink. That's also where the freshwater pump is at for the onboard water system. Directly to the left of that, you have a power outlet and also the control and test module that lets you see how much water you have in your tanks and your battery capacity. Up from there is the medicine cabinet. It's nice and deep. Works extremely well. There is a front lip on each shelf so stuff doesn't fall out. This is a Thetford toilet. You step on it to flush, two position. As you push part way down, you push water into the bowl, push it all the way down to dump. Coming up from there is a hanging closet, or it can also you can position the shelves so you can use it as a place to store in there. You can see the hanging bar up above. These are easy to adjust, doesn't require tools. And down below that you have a very large pull-out drawer. And when these close, they lock into position. There is an overhead vent and skylight with a powered fan. And this is the cabinet. This is the closet and the storage by the entrance door. Again, hanging closet, or you can use it for shelves or a combination of both. And I have 2 extra shelves that are not shown here, but I have those available. Now below you've got 2 pull-out drawers, and below that is a nice cubby area where you can put your wet shoes or whatever you would like. Just another convenient storage spot. Okay, following this, I'm just going to show you a bunch of still shots or photos that pretty much show everything we've already looked at, but we'll just do it in picture form. I will also post some more information on the camper as far as the magic numbers, the weights, the capacities, that sort of thing.